Jackson. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Thanks.
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to all of us today and everything else. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2, November 16th, next week, the final day.
You got the shirt and everything.
I'm sporting
You're
it.
ready.
Yeah,
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
So how was the last day, as soon as you heard it's a wrap? What did you guys do? How was the feeling?
Man, I wish I could say that there was like balloons coming down, there was confetti, but there was it was about 7 months long of filming, and there were two different wrap times. There was the wrap for the main unit, and then there was 2 weeks later we wrapped on second unit, doing a lot more action and stunts.
Right.
And when we wrapped on first unit, it was the wedding scene, which is actually part one of the movies of Breaking Dawn, and then actually, the second wrap as well was part one. So it was a trip, though. We all kind of like looked at each other. It's just like, it's been 5 years of doing these films together, and
right.
it was a trip to kind of say goodbye to our characters.
So I know big bonfire party, nothing.
No ragers, man. It was pretty chill. We actually, I met up with my castmates back at the hotel, and we kind of reminisced on over the years, and it was interesting. It was sad to say goodbye. I had one of those like really nice moments when I went back to my trailer after I was wrapped, and I was kind of like taking off the makeup for the last time, and taking out those damn contacts for the last time, just saying goodbye to the character.
Right. And on Monday's the premiere. What do you do, body, soul, and mind, to prepare yourself for a premiere like that? Do you just, is it no big deal to you, or do you have to?
There's, any
kind of ritual that
Any kind of ritual, I've always flown my parents out. My parents live in Midland, Texas, and they come to LA, and they come to the premieres with me, and so my dad and I always have a toast beforehand.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So what I did is I opened up my Twitter and Facebook and got some questions from the fans.
Alrighty.
And so I'm just going to go through these questions. Some of them are easy, one word maybe, but let's just see how it goes. First one here from Jazz in Texas City. She wants to know, and that's a picture of her, would you suck her blood? She wanted to know.
Oh, man.
If you saw her with Jasper?
She's a very pretty girl, but I'm not a vampire in real life.
Gotcha.
That might be a little weird.
All right. So Jason Huckabee in Houston says, if you could change characters to anyone else, who would it be?
Man, I guess maybe James from the first Twilight. He's a bad guy, but I like those kind of roles. Okay,
gotcha. Jamie Lee from Houston said, do you wish you could really use your special power on people, and if so, when would you use it the most?
Oh man, Jasper has a special power to change people's emotions and kind of influence them. So I might use that. I'm not going to say that.
Keep that.
I'm going to keep that one to myself. I'll tell you later after the interview.
All right. Ashton from Dallas wants to know, is this the last we hear from the cast?
I don't think that's going to be the last we hear from any of the cast. I've been blessed to have such an amazing co-stars. They're all taking off doing wonderful things with their careers.
Gotcha. Corinne from Nuremberg, Germany wants to know, what do you think about a Twilight musical?
Twilight musical?
You do have.
I'm on board. I don't know as a performer, but I'll help write it. Okay. I'm actually pitching Bruce Willis right now. I'm saying, hey man, let's do Twi hard and die twying.
Action.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
I'm trying
to think about it.
I'm trying to think about it here.
Just imagine Bruce Willis as Bella.
No? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe. I could feel that. I could see that. Okay.
We'll get Morgan Freeman to narrate it and everything. So.
Alma from Mercedes, Texas wants to know, what advice do you have to an 11-year-old that wants to get into acting?
Oh man, well I'd say follow your heart, follow your passion. If you love something, then you got to go after it, because there's a lot of people out there that haven't found their passion, and so just understand how lucky you are to know what you want to do and study the craft.
Gotcha. Danny from Illinois wants to know, after the Twilight series wraps up, what are your future projects, and will you get into something completely different?
Always getting into different, I like to stretch myself as an actor, as an entertainer, as an artist, and I've just embarked on a solo record that I'll be releasing as my first solo musical record, and that'll be coming out in the first week of December. And then I have my first single. It's available right now on iTunes, called Really Badass. So that's really fun for me to have out there. And as well as I've been writing a lot in hopes to start directing. I'm debating on doing a short film first, or a few music videos. So I'm definitely busy, man.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I love it. I have it no other way.
And last question for me, for people that are like on the fence about checking out Breaking Dawn, Why should they go see it?
Well, Breaking Dawn Part 2 is definitely the most action-packed of all the films. You know, this is, I remember after I walked out of the screening, I just thought to myself, now this is a vampire movie. This is a lot what we, you know, to me, you know, as a guy who likes, you know, kind of action-packed vampire films.
I agree.
This one did it for me.
So I'll be happy.
Ah, dude, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I appreciate you taking the time,
cheers,
man. Thanks.
Totally.